So something I do kind of often is I look up reviews for old video games that are kind of obscure, and I was trying to look up reviews for a game called Hulk the Pantheon Saga or The Incredible Hulk the Pantheon Saga, something like that. And I went to GameStop's website to try and find the review of that, and it wasn't there anymore. So it took me to this 404 page, which I knew was here. The satirical katana of love, I can't imagine we'll ever find a better item than that. Might as well give up now. But it took me to this 404 page when I couldn't find the Incredible Hulk review. And I knew this 404 page was here for a long time, and I was always like, I should make a video on this sometime. And I never did. But now's as good a time as any. So, I would still call this a game, but there's not a lot to it. It's obviously trying to be like a roguelike. The dungeons are randomly generated, you move around on a grid, your lighting is dependent on your location on the dungeon grid. There are items with randomly assigned attributes with really absurd vocabulary choices, and you go to the next floor by going up the stairs. But there's no combat, there's no end to the game, or anything like that. You just go from floor to floor picking up randomly generated items. And this doesn't help you find the review that's missing or anything. This isn't some elaborate search function. This is just a thing to waste your time on. And it strikes me as bizarre because I can't think of any reason someone would put this here. Not that I'm complaining, because I like messing around with it whenever I fail to find a review on GameSpot's website. But it just seems like such a bizarre choice to spend time, money, and energy creating this thing for people to play with exclusively when they're trying to find something and they can't find it. Because won't most people just, look for it through the web archive or try the search function? I did eventually find the Hulk review I was looking for via the web archive, by the way. None of the reviews really helped. And I don't want to look up gameplay of The Incredible Hulk, the Pantheon Saga, because I don't trust people to play the game well, especially when it's a game with a very bad reputation like that. My first instinct was to look it up on speedrun.com to see if anyone had speedrun the game, and if they had, I would just watch that instead, because people that speedrun games, even if they don't play the games as intended, are generally competent at them. So I at least wouldn't feel bad, because I was watching someone incompetent play a game who didn't practice or try to play it well. But no one speedran the game, or speedrun the game, however you say that. And I don't want to look up random gameplay on YouTube, so I guess sometime I'm just going to have to play The Incredible Hulk, the Pantheon Saga myself. But yeah, this is GameSpot, not GameStop, GameSpot. This is GameSpot's 404 page. And it's cute. There's not really any game design here to speak of, but, it's a good time waster, and I've spent some time wasting on it. But what you see is what you get, and you've already seen all there is to see.